Hi everybody, it is April and I'm in my craft room, and today is going to be more of a working day than a tutorial day. I want to finish my panel rag quilt with flannel that has my Santa Claus on it, so I will be working on that, and I'll show you clips of what I'm working on when I'm snipping edges and sewing seams together. And I'm also wanting to get back to my bird quilt because that is for a gift for someone on Christmas Eve. So I need to get started on that. My priorities probably aren't quite what they should be, but once I get my Christmas quilt done, then I'm going to work on my bird quilt, then I'm going to work on my granddaughter's Christmas quilt. In between, I need to do some stainless steel tumblers for some friends of mine. The projects are endless. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you want to keep up with the chronicles in my craft room and what I am working on. Thanks. Let's get started. In order to do the borders for the quilt that I'm making with the birds, I decided I wanted to join the colors together like this. So the purple, pink, purple, blue will go this way and come to the rust color, and then the rust color will come along. And then I will center the rust color as best I can on the quilt. Which means I may lose the purple, but at the top I'll join the purple sides and go the opposite way. So here again, making the borders, I'm going to do 90-degree angle. I'm not going to include the selvage. I'm going to pull back so my colors meet. I need to do the stitching this way, and I need a leader because I just loaded my thread. And I think it looks okay, so let's lift it up. Wrong button, and I will sew a diagonal line. And here is my border. And I will do the same thing with the other one, only I will join the purple. Actually, this is probably the pink end. So 90-degree angle, overlap. I'm gonna go corner to corner so that it looks like this.
there we go.
I have a little issue going on with my panel quilt. And the issue is the panel was very, very, very crooked. It was askew, so to speak. So what I need to do is I need to place the border along the bottom in such a way to straighten it out. And I believe what I've come to the conclusion is I'm going to put the border at the top of this particular strip, just where the selvage shows up. And then I'm going to, and I hate doing this, I can't even believe I'm doing this, but the person I'm making this for is very special. I'm going to pin so that I get this sewn in a straight line. So here we go. And my hope is that, here I'm going to pin it long ways so I can kind of see. There might be a little unevenness along the bottom border. So these squares, so it might not be quite straight. Let's see. The problem is where this shows is the border. Oh, I pinned it to the other piece. I tried folding it over so that I could maybe trim it, but I don't think trimming it's going to work. So here we go. So then I'm going to fold it back, and here there may be a little less blue showing here than there is here. My pin's got a tulip top, so you might be able to see just a little there that it's uneven. Hopefully I can work that out. But folding the panel in half helps me determine my halfway point, so the center where I specifically put my two colors together on the border, that should be pretty much in the center. It's not going to be exact, and I am okay with that. So I'm going to finish pinning this. I'm going to put on the bottom border, see how it looks, and then I'll work on the top border. The top I don't have this issue with, so I should be able to get that put together easily. I do want to make it similar to this end, so I'll put my border on close to the way I do it here, so they're like. Yep, I just stuck myself. I knew it was going to happen. Hopefully I don't bleed, because that would be bad. Alright, I want to put my machine on 1/4 inch. And I'm going to, I did really well sewing the first part of this. I stayed right at 1/4 inch. I was a good girl. But then I realized there were, which I knew when I was first working with it, putting the panel on my design wall, it was not straight. I'm going to focus really hard on staying 1/4 inch from my seam. Let's see how I do. So today was a productive day. I finished my rag quilt for Christmas, and I got some borders, top and bottom border added to my bird quilt, and I will show you that. I seriously need to come up with a better way of displaying my quilts, but right now that is not my priority. Let's see. Here is Santa Claus. I don't know how well you can see it. I think he turned out great, but oh, there's no but. I think he turned out great. I do like working with the flannel. I like not having to worry about cutting down the backing. Using the embroidery machine was a lot of fun to do the different squares. You can't really see the embroidery as much on the front as you can on the back, but I still like it. So this is what I'm going to be snuggling up with when I watch my Christmas movies. All right, that's that. Let's get the birds. Because my panel was so wonky, I was really not looking forward to adding this top and bottom border. But it didn't turn out too bad, and I'm hoping with the quilting I can draw away from the issues. So this is the top border. And then here's the bottom border. The top is fine. It's the bottom where I added the birds in the squares that has a little bit of an issue. And I do plan on stitching around the squares, so I'm thinking maybe what I'll do is make it more of a wonky stitch around the squares, so your eye won't necessarily realize that the bottom square is wonky because the other squares are kind of wonky. That's the plan. So the bottom of this side, it's kind of wonky at the inner. That one's inner, and then this one is a little wonky on the outer. So again, if I just do my quilting in such a way that it will draw the eye inward instead of outward, I hope to get past that. So what I need to do now is I want to add the bird border. I'm torturing myself essentially, but I'm going to add it this way, and I think I'm going to do 2 squares. So I really just need to, how many are there? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. So 2 squares tall on the top and 2 squares tall on the bottom. And then I believe I may not do anything else except sandwich it together, and then when I bind it, I'll probably bind it with this. That's my plan right now. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to see more. I have lots more projects going on. Have a great day. Eat some chocolate and be kind to everybody. Bye until next time. And I think that's it.